Jennie and Trung, welcome to Emily Tells All.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Can you tell us how Good Fills came into existence and what motivates you both to fight against single-use plastic waste?
Yeah, so in college, I came up with the idea. Plastic is everywhere. Like everything that you need is contained in plastic, and there's only so much you can do with those really nice bottles that you get. So I thought that, if it would be so nice if you can just buy the bottle and refill it with the same product that you originally bought it for. So looking into it further, we found out that less than 10% of plastic actually gets recycled, and each plastic bottle lasts like 450, 500 years. So if you think about it, from the existence and the invention of plastic, we still have the stuff from the very first time when plastic was invented. So that's pretty crazy to think about. And then in 2019, we saw that there were a lot of refilleries starting to pop up around the nation, and we realized that people are more receptive to the refilling concept than we thought. So in 2020, we started conceiving Good Fills into fruition, and here we are today.
Do you know what kind of impact Good Fills has made in reducing plastic waste in Orlando, and how do you measure that success?
The most obvious metric of success would be how many bottles we save, right? We've taken a look at our numbers, and we've saved at least 7,500 bottles as a conservative estimate since we opened until now. Beyond that, there's a few more difficult to measure metrics, like how do we support other refill stores across Florida and across the nation, and how many manufacturers can we convince to switch to this refill model and try to stop that plastic upstream. So we're proud to say we've convinced one so far in our 2 years of existence, and we're fighting to change a few laws here in Florida that would make it easier for more refill shops to open.
What are the challenges that you've been facing, and how have you overcome them?
Teaching education is a really big challenge, especially in the Orlando area or just Central Florida area. More along the lines of like nature-centric states like Colorado and California, Oregon, the public is super receptive to a zero waste store. But here it's all about education. So we participate with different activities, different groups to try to bring more education to the public.
Tell us about some of the products that you brought in.
Sure. So here in the back we have laundry sheets. It's basically laundry powder, which is more economical and more eco-friendly because you don't ship around water, but pressed into a sheet form so that it's a little more convenient. You don't have to worry about dosing or spillage or anything like that. Here we have some Swedish dishcloths. They're made out of wood pulp and cotton, so they're super absorbent, reusable at least 6 months to a year, depending on how many you have to go through. And they dry really quick so that they don't leave that mildewy smell. So it's not only eco-friendly, saving 17 rolls of paper towels each, but it's a better product too.
And then it's compostable as well.
Here we have some toothpaste tablets. It does take a little bit to get used to. So basically it's a pill, and you put it in your mouth, you chew, becomes a paste, and then you just brush like normal. Great for travel, great for camping, and then great for everyday use.
And then we've got some shampoo and conditioner bars here. One's made from Suds Cauldron, which is a local manufacturer. And we have dip here as well. They're great alternatives to the bottled shampoo and bottled conditioner. Each bar can usually last you 2 to 6 months depending on the size of the bar, which is great. I use it all the time. I've got some lotion bars here and lip balms. Those are handmade by Dr. Ann, and local manufacturer of insect repellent is also here as well. And then we also have a local brand called Raw Love, and they're a sunscreen brand. Her inspiration was that she didn't like how all the coral safe mineral-based sunscreen leave a white residue. So she created a formula where it doesn't leave a white residue on your skin.
So people trying to solve their own problems.
Yeah, basically. That's how new products come about.
How does Good Feels work with local communities to promote sustainability, and how can people get involved?
We volunteer with organizations like Surfrider Organization, the Orange County Sustainable Sisters, Orange County Public Library. We teach some classes there. Orange County Green Schools. We help grade some of the sustainability projects that the schools are doing. We also donate to things like Keep Orlando Beautiful's Trash to Trends event. That's always a fun one. And Salt Outreach is a nonprofit that helps the unsheltered here in Orlando, and so we've donated thousands of laundry pods to them to, one, get them the help they need, but also save the Salt Outreach some money and save some plastic, right? At least 100 bottles every year. To help other people get started, really the easiest thing at first is just try to see if your friends and your family and your neighbors will at least consider sustainability whenever they choose a product, right? We are amazed. A lot of our friends who might not have thought about eco-friendly products at the front of their mind, now they come to us and say, hey, have you guys seen this? You guys should carry this. And so it's great seeing the impact that just small everyday actions can take.
And we're going to go back to your products because I see that we have a tin, we have cardboard, we have some bottles here. How are these reusable, sustainable, and why did you choose these products based on their packaging?
The aluminum is infinitely recyclable. Like, you can compress it, remake it, and
It's an infinite cycle, right?
Yeah.
Whereas plastic will degrade every time you recycle it, and same with paper.
right. But the main thing about our sunscreen is that we only pick FDA approved sunscreen because it's considered a drug, and we want to make sure that customers are using effective products. So they all come in one-time packaging, and aluminum is the best one-time packaging other than paper. We also have paper-based products as well, for the similar reasons, for things that are not refillable, like this lip balm here and the lotion bars. And then our glass bottles are refillable at our shop. You could also bring your own plastic or glass bottles as well. We refill those in the shop as well.
Are there any exciting projects or expansion plans on the horizon?
Yeah, we just did a soft opening of our warehouse with a retail front, but there's still a lot of work to do on the entire outside. We want to paint, we want to put signs up, we want to take down some fencing, put up some fencing. So a lot of work, and we'll definitely still need the public support for that.
Yeah, and then we're also trying to create our new products to help cut costs. Because, refilling can get expensive, but we want to make it as accessible to anybody with any budget. So we're working on our own product line as well.
So I'm going to do a little activity with you. I'm going to show you some products, and you can tell us what can be replaced with this product with something from your store. All right, so we will start with shampoo and conditioner. I'm sure everyone has this in their house.
I hope so.
Yeah, so we carry different shampoo and conditioner products and even some hair serum. We try to source locally. So we have Dip, also Suds Cauldron. They come in little bars, small and large. Each one can last you, each of the small one can last you about a month to 2 months, and then a large one can usually last you at least 4 to 6 months. Now that's considering that I have long hair and that I wash my hair every day. If you don't, then it can definitely last longer.
And then we also have regular refillable liquid options too, if that's what you prefer.
And tell us a little bit about this, because this is very interesting. So if you wet this...
Yeah, it softens up. Yeah, so it expands just a little bit. Each one can actually soak up half a cup of water. I've tested it myself, so it's great for spills.
Really test this baby.
And then after you're done, you just wring it out, let it air dry, and then reuse it. If it does get a little dirty, you can throw it in the top rack of the dishwasher or in the washing machine on a delicate cycle. And again, just let it air dry.
Wow, that rang out pretty easily, which means so if you wanted to move water from here to another spot,
Yeah.
like, oh, I think
That's
I
why
want,
it's
I
great
don't
for
want
cleaning
water there,
countertops
but I'll
and
put
stuff.
some water
Yeah.
here.
You can really maximize your cleaning.
Toothpaste. We talked about that earlier.
Yeah, so that's our toothpaste tablets. They come in fluoridated and non-fluoridated options if you'd like, but basically pop them in your mouth, chew, it becomes a paste, and then you brush. We also carry bamboo toothbrushes too, and with bristles made out of a castor bean oil plastic instead of like a nylon or something.
That way it's completely compostable.
And laundry detergent.
That's actually one of our most popular ones. So yeah, we carry all sorts of laundry detergents from liquids to powders to pods to sheets, whatever works best with your washer and your level of hardness of water.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Is there anything else that you would like to share? How can people get more involved in being sustainable? How can they volunteer? Find your store?
Yeah, well, so just being involved and getting started, just one thing at a time, right? Whatever you need next, just try an alternative. If you don't like it, maybe try another one too. Because there's a lot of different crafters and vendors and manufacturers out there.
Yeah, and you can find us. We have our Good Fills van, which we started January 2022. So we drive around town to different markets. We do have regular markets, Audubon Market, Windermere Market, and
Packing
District Market. But we also have our store. And currently we're at soft opening, so we're open on our store for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
And that's in between College Park and the new packing district.
So that's 2497 Coolidge Avenue. You can visit us at our website at www.goodfills.co or visit us on Instagram or Facebook at goodfillsco for all our hours and our locations.
Great. Well, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I definitely learned a lot.
Well,
Thank
thank you
you
for having us.
If you're enjoying this show, please subscribe to our channel and follow our Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter accounts.